What's going on, people? It's your boy BSG. We got some interesting news today for the 100 crowd, 100 community. This YouTuber named Fire Hustle is doing a video on 100. And so far, in terms of followers, this is like going to be the biggest YouTuber that has covered 100 so far. So that was cool to see that. Let's see what she has to say, and then I'm gonna interject here and there, react and all that. So let's get ready.
Not financial advice. All right, now this next meme coin is one that you probably haven't heard of yet, but the community is strong and their art is honestly unmatched. It's also a fair launched coin. They release episodes on YouTube which are pretty funny, showcase their art, and you can tell a lot of effort goes into these. I could just watch them all day. The meme coin I'm talking about is called the 100 coin, and it was designed as an anti-paper hands asset. So paper hands is when an investor is willing to just quickly get rid of their coins, say if the price is dropping and they panic sell. The opposite of this is diamond hands, where the user is willing to just hold onto the coin for a longer term regardless of price action. Now, what makes the
what my man has to do with diamond hands? What does that have to do with anything? I don't know.
100 coin anti-paper hands is a 100-hour lock period that activates after purchase. So basically, anyone that buys 100 coins won't be able to sell or transfer these coins for 100 hours.
That's right.
And this 100-hour lock occurs after every single transaction. So even if you claim an airdrop from the team, your 100 tokens will be locked for another 100 hours. But why would they want to put a freeze on this coin for that long? Well, this would prevent anyone from panic selling in case they see the price start to take a dip, and no panic selling means that the price is less likely to start tanking all of a sudden. It gives the holder a chance to see their investment through for a longer period of time.
Like, guys, like, seriously, like, this is so big, it doesn't even make sense. Why invest in anything if you're not gonna hold it for like some time? Like, I can't even understand. Like, people ask me all the time, like, okay, BSG, like, man, I want to be like you, I want to have what you have, da 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 da. What do I need to do? And I'm like, hold. And they like, okay. And you know what I'm saying? They get into something I tell them about or whatever. And literally, 2 weeks later, they want to sell. And it's like, bro, it don't work like that. So, 100 hours is honestly a joke, man. But the amount of FUD that I've seen, just for people having to hold 100 hours is insane. I would be interested to see if somebody comes along and does a longer time or something like that. How people would respond, because I mean, people go crazy just in 100 hours, but you're not gonna make the real big gains unless you hold honestly for years, right? Just think about Bitcoin, right? Think about the people who bought Bitcoin at $1. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, ooh, $5. Ooh, that's a 5x. I should take profit. I should take profit on Bitcoin at $5. No, bro. When you have something that's legit, right? You just relax, man. You don't, you know what I mean? So that's something that 100 coin brought. It's the first token to make you sit down just for 100 hours. But the idea is that you hold, for much longer. But she got the point though.
And potentially see gains that they could miss out on if they sell. The team even provides examples on their website of this exact scenario happening to other people. This one here is brutal, selling Bitcoin at 6 cents. Ouch. But another big advantage for 100 coin holders is that there wouldn't be any bots trading this coin. This is because of the 100-hour lock, which prevents automated sales from taking place that take advantage of price fluctuations.
That's huge, guys. Like, that's it's not everything, but that's huge. Bots are all over crypto. They are all over crypto. And in many ways, and I had read this before, but I didn't really believe it, but now I do. Like in many ways, bots control crypto, right? And whether that be bots set up by the exchanges or, individuals. And so basically, with most other tokens, if, somebody goes in and does a decent buy, and they're able to affect the price by like more than 2% with that one buy, or more than 1.5%, these bots will basically, they'll see your buy and they will buy before your buy, because your buy is in like a queue, and all of this is happening in seconds, right? So I think the Binance Smart Chain blockchain is like what, maybe 10 seconds or something like that, maybe less. So in that time, they can see your transaction coming, and that bot will buy before you buy, allow your buy to bring the price up higher, and then immediately sell right after that. There's a guy on Ethereum named Jared from Subway. He does this to every token that has any kind of volume. This dude makes millions of dude, or I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, I shouldn't say, it could just be a name. Makes millions of dollars, owns no tokens, right? And it's so frustrating for, investors. You make a good investment and somebody is immediately selling it. Jared from Subway can't do anything with 100. Right? Nobody can go in there and try to manipulate her. Even groups, right? There are groups, pump groups, that will come in and pump up a token, right? For whatever reason. And then literally within a day, they'll sell everything that they bought. Can't do that with 100. Got to hold for at least 100 hours. And then after that, what happens is people see, hey, this thing is moving up in 100 hours. I'm going to continue to hold. The people who have been holding 100 the longest have made the most money. That's called a clue.
Price chart, we can see that it had a huge run up previously that lasted through 2023 up until November. This is where an all-time high was set at about 0.017 cents, and then the price took a hit near the end of November leading into December. It's currently about 50% down from the all-time high, which is pretty significant. But one
Okay, so let me just talk about that. We've already talked about it, but name me any token that, hold on, I gotta come over here now. Name me any token that's gone up 1700x. Hello? 17, I gotta go back now. 1700x that isn't gonna have some type of correction. Like, look at this now. Okay, some people not gonna be able to handle it, and I've already showed you guys. And if this is the first time you watching one of my videos, first of all, subscribe, like, but go back and watch the other 100 coin videos. I have showed you guys people that bought $10 worth of 100 and they turned it into $10,000. Like, that was on the blockchain. You can see it. I've showed you that, right? So literally, if you have 4 or 5 guys down here who bought $10 worth, right? When it first came out, or 2, 3, 4 days after, right? Up here, if you have those kind of sales, yes, it's going to bring the price down, but it doesn't mean that it's over, right? And so just as you guys see here, many people like, oh, what's going on, right? Why is it down? That was your opportunity. That was your opportunity to go in even heavier, because again, look at the market cap. We're at 9.7. Right? There are other meme coins. I'm not going to mention them in this video, but there are other meme coins who don't have anything special to them that are at 20 times the market cap as 100. Forget Shiba. Forget any of the other stuff. Forget any of the name brand stuff. Other meme coins that nobody has heard about, 20 times the volume that I'm sorry, 20 times the market cap that 100 has. Right? So still nobody knows about this, and even though people have turned $10 into 10,000, they sold. My honest belief is that they could have turned $10 into $1 million. I believe that, right? But now you gotta buy more tokens to make that happen. But it's still better than any other investment, potentially that you're going to make.
One thing to keep in mind is that this hasn't seen a bull run yet, just like COQ, so we could be seeing some insane price action pretty soon if people catch on to
Yep.
this coin, especially because of how low the market cap is right now at around $9 million. Currently, the 100 coin can only be purchased through Uniswap, and here I'll make a small purchase of the coins myself, about $100 worth of BNB. And now I have about 1.13 million 100 tokens.
Look how easy that was, and I love that she did this. Like, it's so easy to buy 100 on Uniswap. Most people don't even know that 100 is available on Uniswap on BNB. They know about Uniswap with Ethereum, right? Which she didn't talk about in this video. 100 is on Ethereum and BNB, but people associate Uniswap with Ethereum. No, Uniswap is on BNB as well as other chains as well, right? And the team made the decision to go with Uniswap. They wrote an article about it. You can go to CoinMarketCap, or I forget where that was, and read that. There's a reason why they did that, because Uniswap is way more decentralized. In fact, 100 has been the number one token on BSC on Uniswap multiple times, right? But on Pancake Swap, even days where 100 was up like 50% in a day. There were multiple days where 100 was up like 50%, and it was nowhere to be found on Pancake Swap. Why? Because they control what you see on Pancake Swap. They control everything. So if they don't want your token to be seen, it won't be seen, right? So that's how it is. Uniswap is not like that, and that's one of the reasons they talked about why they made the change.
I can't sell or transfer for the next 100 hours. Now, I mentioned an airdrop earlier, and the team is actually airdropping tokens to all of its holders at different market cap milestones, and each airdrop contains a total of 1 billion 100 tokens. The next airdrop is coming up at $10 million, and we're actually really close to this right now. All right.
Okay, now there's a mistake. There's the first mistake that she made. The 10 million market cap has already happened on the BNB side on 100. It has already happened, right? We were at 17 million, right? So what we're going for next and what we're gonna hit is 100 million, right? So you want to be getting in now, being geared towards going to 100 million. Now on Ethereum, they haven't hit 10 million yet, right? And I want to say they're at like 2 million right now. So you can buy on Ethereum if you think they're going to hit 10 million first, or you can buy on both, right? I have a little bit on both. The Ethereum fees are stupid and ridiculously high, so you can't really be buying $50 and $70 worth of 100 on Ethereum. It makes no sense when the gas fees is going to be like 20, 30, $40 itself. You got to come with at least I would say a couple grand, so that way your fee is only like 1%. You know what I mean? But on the Binance Smart Chain side, it doesn't matter. You can buy, like I said, $10 worth or whatever. But at the market cap it is right now, you know what I'm saying? You can come with $100. You can come with $1,000. I think you can drop 10,000. I like if I had $10,000 right now, honestly, and I had a choice to go into any investment, period. Hear me, any investment, period. and that's all I had, I would put a large portion, if not all of that, into 100 because Bitcoin is going to go up, but it's not. Bitcoin isn't going to 10x anytime soon. I do think it's going to 10x, but not no time soon. 100 could 10x within the next 6 months, whatever. We don't know, right? And yes, it's riskier, but once you see that they haven't rugged and it's been months and they're still building and stuff like this, like down here is where you like, I don't know what this is. Oh, let me drop $100. Let me drop $10. Right? Once you get to these levels, right, and once it comes down and you see the team is still building, they haven't given up, and the team hasn't sold any tokens, that's when it's like, okay, it was a play thing down here. Now it's a real investment, right? So if you got 100K, 150K in your IRA, whatever, like seriously consider putting 10K or more into this, right? Check my track record. If you think I'm joking or I'm just telling you to make a foolish decision, I'm investing in 100 myself. You can check this video out yourself, man. She did a great job. Like her studio is sweet. If I cared about my YouTube channel, this is how my videos would look. Like if I put any effort into my YouTube channels, yeah, I would get the lighting and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the thing about it, I'm never. What the heck? I'm I'm never gonna be able to get her edges. That's the thing. I'm never see. She got the tight edges and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to get her edges. So, but yeah, man, support Fire Hustle. Right, it's I guess like a newer YouTube channel. I had never heard anything about the channel. You know what I'm saying? So but she puts a lot of effort into it. I've watched some of her other videos. She knows what she's talking about. You know what I mean? Compared to other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So I think she could really be an upcoming person. So and you see she bought 100 like that's crazy, and she did it live. So that means that she's a fan and she's really into it. So I thought that was cool. So again, 100 is still early, guys. We're still there. That's like one YouTuber, you know what I mean? Not that YouTubers are gonna be the one to take it, it's not. It's gonna be us, right? It's gonna be us sharing with others, right? But you see, like, just if we get a couple people, you know what I mean, that have a little bit of influence coming on, and this was pumping before her video. But after the video, you can see, volume is starting to pick up and things like that. And I'm looking at a lot of the transactions. A lot of the transactions are test transactions. They for $10 and $8 and stuff like that. People just trying to test and see if it worked. Once they find out that the 100-hour thing is true, they're going to come with more money. So if you've been on the sidelines, like I know a lot of you have, I've been telling y'all. In fact, let me just show you something real quick, and then that'll be that. I don't know if this is a new feature, but I thought this was pretty cool. And that is, they show you the portfolio. First of all, you see this is the only thing I got in here. Best performer 100, worst performer 100. Because that's all I got in here, right? But if you come down here, you see it's tracking from when I put it in the portfolio, and it's showing you the price relative to Bitcoin. I've never seen that, right? So if you see here, Bitcoin trend down 11, 100 up 83%, 120%, Bitcoin down 12, Bitcoin down 9, 100 up 200%, Bitcoin down 9, right? So you can see, right? And when 100 was up, what, 755% based on when I put it in here, then Bitcoin started to come up a little bit, right? This is awesome because one thing that I've said is if you're not beating Bitcoin, you shouldn't be in it, right? If you come into crypto, just get in Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin should be the first thing you get in, and everything else is based off of that. So whatever you get in must beat Bitcoin. And as you can see, for months, 100 has been beating Bitcoin, right? And literally almost, most other things have not beaten it. The dollar certainly has not beaten it. That's the main point, right? You keep keeping your money in dollars, even if you in crypto. A lot of y'all's in stable coins because you think it's safe or whatever. You've lost a bunch of money being in stablecoin. Let me just show you Bitcoin. I've showed you 100. Just check out Bitcoin and look how much you've lost this year. Or I gotta say last year now, right? It's a new year. First of all, Happy New Year. I ain't even say Happy New Year. I'm so excited. Happy New Year. Okay. Look how much you've lost just being in stable coins because you a scary ass for the whole year 2023. 157%. Why are you in crypto when you're in stables? In fact, honestly, this is the scariest thing in crypto. Scary in a good way and a bad way. But I'm going to just share with you the good way. I just want y'all to see. I've showed y'all this before. How much money is in stable coins? Just Tether is 91 billion. Tether alone is worth almost twice as much as BNB, who has a thriving ecosystem. dApp's being built on top of it, right? They got, one of the top DEXs in the world, the number 2 DEX, Pancake Swap, all these other things, and it's connected to, the exchange, somewhat, right? The exchange makes money. So anytime, they want to put some money into the ecosystem, they can do that. But here's Tether. All they do is print stuff out of thin air. And they're worth 91 billion. And is that because Tether's doing anything special? No, that's because people in crypto are a bunch of scary asses. I'm saying it all over the world, in fact, but crypto especially. Why are you, dude? Bitcoin has been beating the dollar forever. Why are you hanging out in Tether? Right? So look at how much money has the potential to go into other stuff. If half of this goes into Bitcoin, then Bitcoin is going to be significantly above 50,000. Significantly above. Right? If half of Tether, this won't happen. But I'm just telling you. If half of this goes into BNB, then BNB is going to be close to $1,000. It's not double. It's not like y'all think. That's not how market cap and price work. If somebody buys 40 something billion of BNB today, BNB gonna be like $1,200. Right? So just imagine now, 91 billion. If just 100 million of that, just 100 million of that flows into 100, then 100 is gonna be significantly. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be significantly higher. And it won't. This isn't even like what would be 1%. What's 1% of 91 billion? 910 million. So we're talking about like 0 point something percent of Tether, much less anything else, right? So where this is going to come from is it's going to come from people selling these other tokens that aren't doing anything, and they're gonna be like, hey, what's this 100 thing? But these folks, I'm telling y'all, they're not gonna get in until two things. Number one, 100 is gonna need to hit like 100+ million market cap for them to just start paying attention. Like what Homegirl did. Bruh, I don't know what this is, man. I can't keep going back to this. I don't even want to play it. But what she did, she's a pioneer, right? She's recognizing stuff early because she's still young, and she's not waiting on somebody to grease her palms. You know what I mean? To do a video, or hey, send me tokens, send me a bunch of tokens, right? Like these other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So 100's gonna have to hit 100 million plus. Then either before then or somewhere around that time, then you're gonna have exchanges, right? Let me pull this up here. You're gonna have exchanges, and it's also it's crap, right? So I just want to show you how far crap can go, right? So here's bonk, which is nothing, and look at the exchanges that is on, and look at the volume. Binance 38 million. Come on, bro. Coinbase 14 million. There's Binance with the Turkish lira 10 million. I don't even believe like Turkey is like crazy for crypto. I don't think there's 5 people in the whole country of Turkey that's in 100. Right? Like I mean I'm betting, but I haven't seen nobody, no Turkish YouTube videos, or what I'm saying, nothing like that. Right? 10 million. Bybit 6 million. Qcoin 4 million. Okay, right? This is a crap token, and it's done 38 million in volume on Binance, 14 million on Coinbase. Literal crap, right? Just one day like this, one of these days, and 100 is gonna move, right? So, but these crypto folk are not gonna get it until it's on exchanges. When it's on exchanges, right? Hopefully, 100 does volume like this when it's on exchanges, right? But nobody knows about it yet, and that's why I keep sharing it. That's why others in the community, I see them keep doing videos and stuff like that, because we're trying to share it, man. Because you don't get these type of opportunities like that. But shout out to Fire Hustle. Go subscribe to her. Show her a lot of love. It's your boy BSG. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video.